Here's the deal. A lot of Tesla owners are quietly trading in their electric badges and stepping into the bold new world of the Kia EV9. Because it turns out you can have room for 7, fast charging, luxury materials, and still not spend 6 figures. Welcome to the big 3-row EV that's already giving the high-end guys a run for their money. So what's going on here? How did a company once known for economy cars suddenly build one of the most desirable electric SUVs on the market and convince Tesla drivers to switch teams? Let's break it down. Let's start with the obvious. The Kia EV9 looks nothing like a Tesla, and that's exactly why people love it. While Tesla's design language has started feeling like same car, different size, the EV9 decided to go bold. It's boxy, upright, and unapologetically futuristic. Think concept car meets family hauler. The proportions are clean and confident, with a floating roofline, pixel-style LED lighting, and a squared-off stance that somehow looks both rugged and luxurious. It's like the EV9 looked at the Cybertruck and said, you know what? I'll be edgy, but tasteful. And it works. On the road, this thing turns heads, not because it's flashy, but because it looks expensive. Kia's design team nailed the premium feel without crossing into try-hard territory. It's commanding, minimalist, and proudly futuristic. Now step inside, and this is where Tesla owners start to question their life choices. While Tesla interiors often feel like you're sitting inside an Apple store, the EV9 feels more like a high-end lounge that actually wants you to get comfortable. Soft-touch materials, eco-friendly textiles, and real stitching cover nearly every surface. The dashboard stretches across two 12.3-inch displays joined by a smaller 5-inch panel in the middle. And unlike Tesla, Kia didn't toss out all the buttons in the name of minimalism. You still get proper physical controls for climate and audio. Small but important victories for anyone who's ever tried to adjust the fan speed on a touchscreen while doing 80 on the freeway. The EV9 can be configured for 6 or 7 passengers depending on whether you choose a second-row bench or captain's chairs. On upper trims, the third row folds powerfully at the touch of a button. And interior material quality is excellent, with soft synthetic leather upholstery, mesh headrest, and solid underlying construction that make the whole cabin feel reassuringly sturdy. The second-row captain's chairs are nearly as plush as the fronts, offering heating, ventilation, and even massaging, while the third row can comfortably seat adults as long as those in the second row show a little generosity with the legroom. And for those waiting on the performance-focused EV9 GT, it gets bolstered sports seats with faux suede inserts, a GT-exclusive steering wheel, and a dark gray and black interior with neon green accents borrowed from the EV6 GT. It's whisper quiet, beautifully put together, and feels more like a German luxury SUV than a Kia. This is where most Tesla owners realize comfort doesn't have to mean compromise. By the way, if you're enjoying this breakdown and you want more honest takes on the newest cars and EVs, hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel and keeps videos like this coming. Now, Tesla still has an edge in software smoothness and over-the-air updates, but Kia's catching up fast. The EV9 uses the new CCNC infotainment system, which is way more responsive and refined than older Kia interfaces. It supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, has integrated gaming and streaming features, and offers over-the-air updates for everything from navigation to performance tweaks. And unlike Tesla, Kia decided not to make you use a touchscreen for everything. The balance of digital and physical controls feels natural, which makes daily driving less like an app demo and more like, well, driving. The EV9 also offers vehicle-to-load or V2L capability, meaning it can power your camping setup, tailgate, or even your home in a pinch. You can literally plug in your coffee maker while charging your phone, running your laptop, and roasting marshmallows, all from your SUV. Try that in a Model X. Let's talk about performance, because the Kia EV9 isn't just a pretty face. It's got plenty of muscle behind that futuristic grille. The lineup kicks off with the light rear-wheel drive, powered by a single rear-mounted motor pushing 215 horsepower and delivering an EPA-estimated 230 miles of range from its 76.1 kilowatt-hour battery pack. Step up to the light long range, and you get the bigger 99.8 kilowatt-hour battery and 304 miles of range, though power dips slightly to 201 horsepower. Then we get the dual-motor all-wheel drive versions, which crank output up to 379 horsepower and deliver up to 280 miles of range. Hit the optional boost mode and torque jumps dramatically, giving you a punchier launch and instant bragging rights at the next EV charging stop. The Nightfall edition will reportedly amp things up even further, offering a more aggressive power map for quicker bursts of acceleration. And then there's the upcoming EV9 GT. This high-performance flagship packs about 501 horsepower, up 122 horsepower from the GT line, with dual motors, beefier brakes, and an adaptive suspension that sharpens handling without ruining ride comfort. It also gets GT-exclusive styling, including sportier bumpers, aero accents, and interior trim that looks as serious as it feels. Underneath, an electronic limited-slip differential maximizes traction and confidence through corners, giving this family hauler real athleticism. Kia claims 0 to 60 miles per hour in roughly 4.3 seconds. But considering early GT line tests hit 4.5, the GT might dip into the high 3-second range. Seriously impressive for something this large, luxurious, and family-ready. Every EV9 uses Kia's advanced 800-volt architecture, allowing 230 kilowatt DC fast charging that can add 100 miles of range in roughly 13 minutes. That's family-sized speed both on the road and at the plug. And starting in 2026, all new EV9 models will come equipped with the NACS connector, giving owners direct access to Tesla's supercharger network across North America. In other words, Kia drivers can now stop worrying about charging availability and start enjoying one of the fastest, most convenient EV infrastructures on the planet. This is where the EV9 truly leaves Tesla behind. Unlike the Model X's sometimes cramped third row or the Model Y's optional jump seats that even a small teenager wouldn't want to sit in, the EV9's third row is actually usable. Adults can sit back there without feeling like they've been punished for being late. There's good headroom, decent legroom, and easy access thanks to the EV9's wide opening doors and flat floor. Cargo space? With all the rows up, you've got about 20 cubic feet. Fold the third row and that jumps to 43 cubic feet. Fold the second row and it's over 82 cubic feet, practically minivan territory. And because the EV9 rides quietly and smoothly, it's a dream for road trips. Plus, there's a frunk up front for cables or small gear. Kia clearly thought about real-world usability, something Tesla tends to treat as an afterthought. Now here's where things get interesting. The 2026 Kia EV9 starts at around $54,900 for the light rear-wheel drive, and it goes up to around $71,900 for the fully loaded GT line all-wheel drive. That means even the top-trim EV9 undercuts the Tesla Model X by tens of thousands of dollars and feels just as premium inside. And it's eligible for the federal EV tax credits now that U.S. production of the EV9 is underway at Kia's West Point, Georgia plant, which began building the SUV in spring 2024 and will help it qualify for more incentives moving forward. Add in Kia's 10-year powertrain warranty, something Tesla doesn't even come close to, and the EV9 starts to look like one of the smartest luxury EV buys you can make right now. So why are Tesla owners switching? Simple, they're tired. Not of EVs, just of the Tesla experience. Tesla was groundbreaking, no doubt, but after years of panel gaps, delivery delays, software experiments, and questionable build quality, some owners are craving something more grown up. And honestly, a few drivers are simply ready to separate their car from the constant drama orbiting its CEO. They wanted an EV, not a reality series. Kia, of all brands, has become that alternative. It's quietly built a reputation for reliability, craftsmanship, and thoughtful engineering. The EV9 doesn't scream for attention, it earns it through design, comfort, and everyday livability. Even Tesla loyalists admit it. The EV9 feels like the Model X that Tesla should have built by now. It's polished, practical, and confident without needing to prove how futuristic it is every 5 minutes. So here's the bottom line. The Kia EV9 isn't a Tesla killer, it's a Tesla alternative. It's the grown-up version of the EV experience. Powerful, practical, beautifully designed, and refreshingly normal. You don't have to sacrifice style for space or comfort for tech. It's proof that Kia can now compete with the best in the world, and in some cases, beat them at their own game. Tesla might have started the electric revolution, but Kia just made it comfortable, quiet, and family-friendly. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit that subscribe button and tell us in the comments, would you trade your Tesla for the Kia EV9?